Tales from the Jails with John G. Sutton. That's me, by the way. I'm going to talk today about His Majesty's Prison, FOSSE Way, which is near Wigston in Leicestershire. It's the site of the former institution of HMP Glen Parva, for all you who have been round the system a little bit. It's a brand new prison, this. It's got a 1,715 capacity, and it's going to be Category C. It's only just opened, I think 2 days ago. It was opened by the Justice Secretary, Alex Chalk, who actually said in his statements concerning the prison that the aim of this prison was not merely to keep inmates in a secure location and to protect society from offenders, but to also rehabilitate the inmates. That was the aim of HMP FOSSE Way, according to the Justice Secretary Alex Chalk. And I've seen photographs of this, quite extensive photographs, and it shows images of the prison, and all the cells, believe this or not, have got full sanitation, and they're equipped with computers which will be not connected to the World Wide Web, but I believe they're going to be connected to what's known as the intranet. That will be access to programs on the control through the servers at the prison. There may be some access onto the net. I'm not exactly certain about that. Anyway, the prison itself cost £286 million to build. The designs, it got X-shaped blocks, so they've got like blocks of cells, and they have a central rotunda, and it's going to be so that the staff can use it in the kind of panopticon design that was based like jails like Strangeways, where they stand in the middle, they can see down all the wings. But there'll only be 4 wings, and each there's different wings, different blocks of X blocks. Yeah. The aim of as I said, is going to be rehabilitation of the inmates, because as Alex Chalk pointed out, keeping people in prison is extremely expensive. And not only that, if you can rehabilitate the inmates and get them out into society, become productive, tax-paying, law-abiding citizens, then that is a great deal better for society. And I have to agree. The only thing is, this place costs, a great deal of money. The cells are very well equipped. And my grandson's at university, and it's costing him approximately £5,000 a year for accommodation that is not any better than that, provided at university. So there we have it, and it's being run not by HM Prison Service, but by SERCO. Now, SERCO are a public company. They're listed on the FTSE top 250 companies, and they are publicly owned for profit. Now, to me, that is an absolute disgrace. There's no way that we should be looking to exploit vulnerable people like prisoners for profit. It's the duty of the state to actually oversee the care and retention of inmates. And not only that, SERCO have already been prosecuted for fraud, where they had to repay the government £68 million because they deliberately falsified records of the tagging procedures, and they were convicted of basic fraud and false accounting. A number of the directors were personally prosecuted for this, but due to some failure of the prosecution system to produce all the written evidence in time, that the case against them was dropped. A very famous kind of trick, I think. But far be it from me to cast aspersions, yeah. Not only was SERCO found guilty of that, it was in 2012, I believe, 2013, and they had to repay £19 million on top of the £68 million to cover the cost of the prosecution. Also, SERCO were found to be negligent at another institution they run, which is called Yarl's Wood, which is a detention unit for unlawful immigrants, and they were found there to be sexually abusing the female inmates. I mean, these are criminal offences, yeah? Criminal offences, and these people are running jails, brand new jails. HMP FOSSE. The contract's gone to SERCO. Formerly actually convicted fraudsters are running this jail. Usually the fraudsters end up locked in the jail, but in this case, no. So what have we got? I think it's a case of the lunatics have taken over the asylum. Well, there you have it. HMP FOSSE, New Wigston in Leicestershire, brand new jail, capacity 1,750. All we've got to do now is find... and by the way, Alex Chalk says they're going to create an extra 20,000 prison places. Who are going to lock up there, eh? I know. Oh, yeah, no TV licence, bang 'em up. Yeah, walking dog in park, oh, you can't do that, lock him up. Mind you, they've got to replace these old Victorian jails, and I must say that HMP FOSSE looks to be a step in the right direction. It's just that they should not be using public companies that operate for profit to exploit the inmates. And that is basically what that's all about. Anyway, thank you very much for listening to this little moan. That's the song dinger. I might sing you a little song, yeah? What should we sing today, yeah? Roaming in the gloaming, the bonny banks of Clyde. Roaming in the gloaming, with my lassie by my side. Yeah. You like that one? That was especially for Paula. Catherine needs a song that she needs me to sing, so send me that, yeah? Anyway, I'm going to read you a poem now. And if you've got any requests for poems that you'd like me to read, just put them in the comments down below. I will do my best to do it. This is a poem by A.H. Houseman, whose collection of poems, A Shropshire Lad, has never been out of print since he wrote it. Virtually back 150 years. This is Loveliest of Trees, the Cherry Now by A.E. Houseman from his collection of poems, A Shropshire Lad. Loveliest of trees, the cherry now is hung with bloom along the bough, and stands about the woodland ride wearing white for Eastertide. Now, of my 60 years and 10-20 will not come again, and take from 70 springs a score. It only leaves me 50 more, and since to look at things in bloom 50 springs are little room, about the woodlands I will go, to see the cherry hung with snow. A.H. Houseman. Get yourself a copy of that book. It is a brilliant book. On Wenlock Edge, the woods in trouble, the forest fleece, the reeking heaves. Into my heart an air that kills from yon far country blows. What are those blue remembered hills? What churches, what spires those? That is the land of lost content. I see it shining plain, those happy highways where I went, and cannot come again. There, off the top of my head, A. Houseman from a Shropshire lad. Sincerely hope you enjoyed that, folks. Tales from the Jails, and don't forget, it's out there now. Volume 2, Part 2, HMP Manchester Prison Officer. It's got 5-star reviews so far, all the way through. There you go. Tales from the Jails.